Hey, what's up? Hello guys, it's Raya, and I'm so excited because we are officially in Europe and we're just walking. It's around 5 a.m. here because we're still kind of, well, 5:30 because we're still kind of jet lagged. And the views here are amazing, even though they're just easy hotels and buildings. But I'm so excited to take a look at the whole place, and we're just about to eat breakfast so that we can fill our stomachs up with the adventure that's await us.
Not there in the kitchen with the girl who's always gossiping about her friends. So tell them I'll be here.
So we just heard the chimes of Big Ben because Big Ben was our second stop. And we just saw a sign that Big Ben is actually a House of Parliament and is one of the most iconic buildings in the world. And that kind of amazes me that they held things like for the Senate, politicians, and the government right here. So before we go to Westminster Abbey and the Churchill War Rooms, we're just taking a little short stop at St. James Park, which is part of Royal Parks, and it's very green. And right in front of us there's a really pretty fountain with all these rocks and birds, and there are a bunch of people jogging. And if I lived in London, this would definitely be the place to go. So instead of going to the Churchill War Rooms and Westminster Abbey, we woke up a bit too early because of all of our jet lag, so it's not open yet and we can't view that. So we're just taking another little pit stop here at Buckingham Palace. So the Buckingham Palace is a place where the monarchs like Prince William and Queen Elizabeth live, and they store their valuables such as jewels, which is why the security here is very high so that none of their valuables get stolen.
I don't dance, don't ask, I don't need a boyfriend, so you can't go back. Please enjoy your party, I'll be here somewhere in the corner under clouds of marijuana with this boy who's hopping, I can hardly.
So we're just having some snacks here near a fountain near the National Gallery, which is right behind me. And we just passed the Trafalgar Square and Piccadilly Road, and there were so many amazing buildings, statues, fountains like this. And there are these statues that were so cool. It showed so much history, and it's so amazing here. I've never seen anything like it. So we were just in the National Gallery of England, I think. And the artworks were painted with such detail and precision, while the roof was like encrusted in gold, and it was so pretty and just interesting to look at all of the historical moments that all these artists painted. Officially day 2 here in London, and right behind me is the Tower of London that is over 1,000 years old, and it used to actually be a prison, but now it is used to store crown jewels, and it also holds the largest diamond in the world. It has changed a lot over the years because kings and monarchs have chosen to build up the defenses, maybe add on some space, and it's just very diverse the way they've built it. I'm so excited, but we can't go inside right now. But as you can see, they're just cleaning the lawn and everything to try and keep it for tourists. is the River Thames, and there's also the Tower Bridge. And the Tower Bridge is one of the most iconic bridges here in London, and it's been criticized a lot for the way it looks, and critics have been saying that it looks too pretentious. I don't know, maybe it's because it's blue, but I think that it's really a beautiful sight. So here we are at Borough Market, and this is actually one of the largest and oldest markets here in London. And just 2 years ago, it actually celebrated its 1000th birthday. So it's been here for like around 10 centuries. There are so many different market stalls here, and you can buy so many things. It's kind of like Paddy's Market back in Australia, but way more diverse with so many more choices. Magnifique. So now we're done with the, what's it called?
British Museum.
With the British Museum, and it was absolutely amazing. There were so many artifacts and pieces of history, and I learned a lot from it. And even though I'm really tired after all the walking that we've been doing, it was definitely worth it, because I think that this is definitely one of the places that you want to go when you're here in London. In the museum, there were so many things, like all the tombs from the Egyptians, the way the money was made back in Rome, and it was absolutely amazing. But the highlight of my day here was probably the last part, where we saw all of these statues and pieces of writing that were in caves back in Egypt that the British took and bought to put into the museum so that all of us could see it. Unfortunately, yesterday I lost a bunch of clips that I used when I went to places yesterday at Mayfair, but I did have some photos, so I hope that you can still be able to see the place like that. So we are about to leave London, and that means that this vlog is over. Unfortunately, yesterday I lost a bunch of clips that I used to get all when I went to places yesterday at Mayfair. But I did have some photos, so I hope that you can still be able to see the place like that. And during this trip in London, I think I've learned a lot about the different cultures that there are in the world. And I hope that the leader there keeps it that way, because it's really an amazing country that's well ran. And if you want to go there, don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully next time I won't lose any more of my clips. Don't forget to like and comment if you want to see anything more, or if you want to just make me happy. And bye! Now that we're in London, we just found our first phone booth. And I actually tried pulling it, but it's kind of heavy. And it smells really bad.
What's on your right? Or in your left?
It's a really, there are a group of statues. One is golden, and I think that they're to honor some other British members that we should honor.
So that's all they do. They just keep walking and marching and walking and marching all day. maybe.